After you tried to meet with the neighbors, again, being as professional, courteous, and having that type of response, what happened next? Like after that situation took place, what were things that you tried to do to, get this situation squared away? Because, like you both have pointed out, the last thing that you're expecting if you're approaching someone in a professional manner is to have that type of response.
Well, immediately after we were met with the gunfire through a closed door, our first response was to run to the parking lot to our vehicle. So my wife screamed out in pain, asking me to get her to the hospital immediately. Um, Once we got to her vehicle, I realized that I did not have my keys nor my wallet. I yelled out to her, "Hey, I'm sorry. I do not have my keys or my wallet. I have to run back downstairs to retrieve that. Stay here. I'll be right back." So I ran past the shooter's apartment down to my apartment, which was directly below the shooter's apartment, ran inside the apartment to the rear of the apartment where my bedroom was at to retrieve my keys, my wallet, and my gun, because at that particular time, there was still an active shooter, and I was not sure if there was still an imminent threat or danger lurking around the corner. So therefore, I grabbed my gun for protection, left back outside of my door. But meanwhile, let me back up a little while. While I was going down the stairs, I was contacting 911. I was on the phone with the operator before I had even entered my apartment to retrieve my keys and wallet. I was speaking with her and received instructions by the 911 operator not to leave the scene of the shooting, to lay my wife down and apply pressure to the area. At that time, the only area that I knew that she had been struck was her abdomen. It was later discovered that her hand had been hit as well by the bullet fragments and shattered her hand into hundreds of pieces, which caused metal rods, pins, and other things, hardware, to be um, uh, put into her hand to reconstruct a hand that she no longer has use of.